What's poppin', BSNians? Okay, so one of the coolest, most entertaining episodes of arguably anything that DC has ever done was this JLU episode called Kid Stuff. The whole premise is that Morgana Le Fay's son, Mordred? Honestly, he was a spoiled little white kid with magic, so I really don't care what his name was. But Mordred is what's just falling into my spirit right at this moment. He cast a spell to get rid of all adults. So obviously the Justice League was kicked off the planet into like some alternate adult-only dimension where you gotta pay tackles and you wake up, your ankles hurt for no reason. In order to stop her son, Morgana Le Fay transforms 4 members of the Justice League into children so they can go back into that dimension. And then Billy Batson can go back and forth because obviously he's a man and an adult at the same time. Even if you ask Sister Ho, by far, one of our absolute favorite episodes of Justice League Unlimited. And so that got me thinking, like, I do want them to do more episodes. Like, I always wanted like an anthology of stories in that format because it was so well written, so well done, and so fun. But it got me thinking, where else could we do that? And with what I'm about to say, I say it with great hesitation because even though it's something I feel like I would enjoy as an experience, maybe like if I wrote it or some of my friends wrote it, I kind of don't want it to happen, but I do. Okay, so basically I want to do this in Star Wars. I just don't want to put it out there because like Star Wars or Disney will greenlight anything. If y'all don't believe me, you know the worm in A New Hope? The one that lives in the trash compactor? Yeah, they did a short story about him for one of their anthologies. So they'll greenlight anything. But I feel like this will be entertaining. Like we're following 4 Jedi as kids. Honestly, it could be Jedi that we know. I'm trying to think who came up at the same time. So maybe like Mace, Dooku, Barriss, and Ki-Adi-Mundi. Although he's really old, so he may not work. Stacey 10? I don't know. So we follow them 4 as like kids. Having like sneaky, shifty Jedi adventures in the city. Stealing real lightsabers to play with. Accidentally blowing up like a bottom quadrant of the Jedi Temple. Just get into real shenanigans. Obviously, there will have to be some bad that they ultimately fight, or some mystery that only the kids can solve. I don't want a whole lot of this. Like, I don't want this to go forever. But I feel like it would be a fun, like, mini-series. Like a short form mini anthology. I would watch that. And we call it Younglings. It's built in. And honestly, you could even do it in, like, present day. And by present day, I mean, like, the prequels. Just pick 4 Younglings at random. And the way to make sure that you don't get any more than 1 season, the last episode is Order 66.